So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? You are now in the Black Box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, a.k.a. BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
Listen. Cheetah. Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the Black Box. Black Box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Nightwood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the Black Box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
7 C's, 3 G's, navigated with ease. Appreciate y'all being here with me. Y'all see the title. First, somebody sent me a link and said, Young Buck speaking on you in the first 2 minutes. I just responded negative. He said, no, I never clicked on. Then somebody else went upon themselves to screen record it and just dropped the clip in my DM. It wasn't long at all. And I watched it, and it was kind of interesting. So y'all know I've been trolling Buck for the last few years. In this clip, we ain't trolling. I ain't trying to, we ain't going there. It's on a more mature reaction to what he had to say because the interviewer asked him about an incident that actually took place. And he elaborated a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and let him pop it, and then we're going to react to what he said in real time. Oh, my mama. And for the purpose of this reaction, shout out to the game and shout out to Young Buck, because this is like talking about something that happened 20 years ago that involved negativity, and we just going through it factually, not to to unhash or rehash any old wounds. He spoke on it, it's incidents, and then we just gonna give our reaction and add a bit more insight on my mama.
I don't know if you were in the room when this happened, because Spider Loke said that when he was calling about the chain, Game.
Now you see, I don't know who this interviewer is off top, but he already trying to be messy. I don't know if you was in the room when this happened, but Spot, that sounds sarcastic. Already insinuating that I made something up. Nigga, I ain't finna never jump on this thing and lie about nobody. On my mama. If I said it, it happened. I said it, I stand on it off the back like I'm from the 40s. On my mama. What I'm alive for? We leave that up to the lie rule, pay rule. I'm going to keep it at Google, facts over feelings. But yeah, I said he was in the room because that's where he was at. What I look like, place. That's one lie. I would never tell placing myself around somebody that I wasn't actually around at any particular time. Like going back to the juvenile side of the county with somebody, man. You got me mixed up with somebody else. But just check out, if y'all missed that, I'm going to rewind it. Check out how he started it out, though. Oh, my mama.
I don't know if you were in the room when this happened, because Spider Loke said that.
I don't know if you're in the room when this happened, but Spider Loke said that, yeah, nigga, I said it, I stand on it, off the back like I'm from the 40s.
When he was calling about the chain, Game was like on the phone and was like, FG unit, like I'm gonna charge him extra.
He ain't bullshitting. He ain't lying. Keep going, cause
yeah,
that's true.
So he was saying that you were hearing that in the room.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Cause Spider was in the room with me when the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing negative to say about these niggas. Man, these niggas really know how I get down. I'm upset and disappointed at a lot of their actions in regards to, you know, certain shit I might have encountered and had to deal with. But
speaking of disappointment, the disappointment started between he and I when he was on the phone with me. And you're going to hear a bit of this conversation if you stick around, because I uploaded a couple of songs from Bangadocious 3, which was a CD going toward Buck. But he kind of talked about these subjects. So we was having a phone conversation when he called himself falling out with 50 and was trying to convince me to leave with him, like break on G Unit and go feeding up with G Name and Rick Ross and a lot of other people. I wasn't feeling it. And as he kept trying to convince me that this would be the best move for me, out of nowhere, he said this. And remember this, Buck, Why you talking about disappointment, nigga? Buck said, hey, look, man, 50 told me he wasn't gonna put your album out a year ago. Now I've been with this nigga for the whole year, daily, plotting, planning, preparing to put an album out. And he been holding that secret for 12 months. Nigga, that's when the disappointment started. That's when I started looking at you totally different, and I wasn't fucking with you no more. But we shall proceed.
You know, like, nigga, y'all niggas know ain't no play with me over here the way that they painted a lot of these pictures. And then, you know, Spider was a real one that was there. You know, Spider became a part of G Unit through me. You know what I'm saying? I took chains off my neck and watches off my wrist to put on him to make sure he got what he deserved and looked at how he needed to be and helped in so many ways. And in return, he ain't owe me nothing but some loyaltiness, you know what I'm saying? But I done that shit with so many different individuals. A few of them still.
Now, on my mama, I did get to G to him. And I was extremely grateful, extremely loyal, played my part, held him down, like I say, until I found out he was keeping secrets that directly affected my career in a negative capacity for over a year. That's when I started looking at him different. However, let's talk about this jury. When I did first come on the scene, y'all know how G Unit Rock is a game of jury. I didn't have no jury. So it was going to take a matter of some months for me to get my deal and have me some own bread to get me some money. So he never gave me no jury. He was like, yeah, till you get your shit, you can wear this. And then very shortly thereon, I went to New York and 50 actually gave me a watch. So I didn't need a watch, but I think Buckhead gave me a change to look like a little saxophone. And to keep it a Google, yeah, he let me wear it to the point where it felt like mine. I think I had 2 of his chains at a certain time. And he never bothered him. I jump on planes, go home, don't see him for weeks. The jury is never mentioned. But let me tell you what type of nigga he is. One day I turn him on to a breeze off, a little bad, my little people's, right? And she fly out on tour, come sing, whoop, wop, wop, kick it. Early in the morning, we all coming out our rooms to come to get on the 16-passenger van. They coming out as a couple. And he just, this my people, I plugged him with her. You feel me? You could tell they had a good time. She got some monkey bites and all that. He over there blushing and looking all like, yeah. Soon as we get on the bus, oh my mama, dead homies, daughters, lokes, loved ones, everything I love and live for, sisters, sons, aunties, uncles, and cousins. Cuz if I'm lying, I'm dying. Say I'm lying, Buck. Soon as we got on the van out of nowhere, cuz I done had these chains for months. He ain't never mentioned them, talked about them, touched them. Soon as we get on the van, that nigga he grab his chain, he like, man, I gotta take my shit to the jewelry. I got some stones missing. He was like, yeah, I gotta take my jewelry to get fixed. He got a gang of chains on. East side, cuz that nigga look over at me, he was like, I gotta get all my chains fixed. Hey, they missing some stones too. Hey, Spotter, let me see them chains. I think I gotta get these fixed too. Oh, my grandbaby heartbeat, cuz I gave that nigga the chains, whoa, to look at. He looked at him, tried to get him back. I'm like, I'm cool, I'm gonna keep them. Oh, my mama, say I'm lying, cuz. That's the type of deal you really was with that jury. But we did have a great time, a good time. And yeah, I was there when that was the whole thing. It was a surprise. Game had no idea to imagine I would be in Atlanta with Young Buck, call him about this chain. When I called him, he probably thought I was in Compton in a set or something. So I had him on speakerphone right there about this chain with Buck. So he felt comfortable expressing them niggas and all that. But that's all old. I just reacted to this because Buck said it and somebody sent it to me. Yeah, you digitalize on my mama.
So a nigga just gotta have a real true justifiable reason for whatever the fuck he's doing.
Right.
You understand? And that's what I'm just want to keep you aware of, man. You're a grown nigga and you've been that way from day one before I ever met you, period. It's like, I know the way you move off the way you are. You understand? I can kind of calculate the way you've been because of the way you are. Right. You know, and it ain't nothing but a real nigga, period. You know, man, you so much much of a gangster, man. You gotta direct you just gotta learn, in my eyesight, in my opinion, because if I can't get your opinion from a real nigga friendship level, as a nigga to nigga, I know, but from my perspective, man, you got so much respect. This journey is like niggas want to give you your respect. But see, sometimes you go so deep in this shit, the niggas don't know how to give you your respect because because a nigga's so disrespectful. You understand what I'm saying? A nigga is looking to give you your respect from every angle because a nigga see your struggle just as well as you do. You can be so disrespectful that a nigga goes the other way from even giving your respect. You know what I'm saying? That he really want to give you from being the nigga that you are or trying to make the nigga that you want to be. And it makes niggas look at shit different, my nigga. But if the balls turn on you, especially through words first, then you always get it done. But when you turn the ball on anything situation first, then you gotta look forward to dealing with the aftermath of things. The aftermath is always worse than whatever it was in the beginning. It's always worse, especially when it's the truth and everything else. I'm telling you, my nigga, like, they waiting to give you your respect out there, but you know,
What if you been an out of town nigga? Claim your hood. Help him get his chain back. Bang don't shoot. Told him don't trip. We could G you in it. Then he tried to jump ship and leave you in it. We might beef with the homies, but this the turf. You diss G on it, low, then you diss the turf. I works with no feelings, show no fears. Even if I'm sitting on the shelf for 4 more years, no fears. Tell him Debo back. You ain't no outlaw, you on Sebo sack. It might crack. They telling us be easy. You sell your soul if you can just be cheesy. They gon' dish you in the south. Might as well let baby kiss you in the mouth. What you did in the dark, came to the light. Bitch up on the phone and wanna bang on the mic. I'm like, they don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to. I still roll D's like I used to. Damn, they don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to. And I still do Ye's like I used to. Make this go away, it's gonna take a miracle. All you can say is the tape was a year ago. I understand you took me to the plug, but I'm a man, you must have took me for a thug. I heard your interview would make the soldiers sick. You switched up, you on Doja dick. You said he ain't no blood, and you ain't no cuz. Because now it's on though, it ain't no love. I'ma let this shit ride like it's supposed to go. I beat the shit out of rap niggas, Sosa no. You must be suited off the wet. Got kicked out the clique and then booted off the set. Every word that I say on these tracks is true. Quit crying, I gotta pay taxes too. See the THC level in my eyes, you mistaken. SPI, the devil in disguise. I'm like, they don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to, but I still roll D's like I used to. Damn, they don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to, and I still do Ye's like I used to. It's a shame what these lames do for some fucking fame. This ain't no fucking game, fuck fucking game. I bang that capital letter G. Come on, cuz had to know better. Baymac gon' blast, them out gon' pop. Either way, them gorillas gon' come out on top. Stop, I turned the whole county on the hook. Why you think the only bounty hunter shook? Get your butterfly tat, y'all can cry together. Can come where I'm at, y'all can die together. Who lied to Buck? Chuck played you twice. Remember trying to buy your chain and he raised the price. I'm the truth, that's what you ought to see. You two goofballs call Snoop Dogg and G. Switched up real quick like on the set. I know my niggas tick like damn. They don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to, but I still roll D's like I used to. Damn, they don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to, and I still do Ye's like I used to. They don't make G's like they used to. I still squeeze like I used to. I got more G's than I used to.
it's a now or never situation. So what I'm trying to make you aware of is this. You have no time limit no more. Because after the G Unit album comes out, then energy of the world of what's done with me and Game. It's two double energy.
I'm not fucking with Cuz. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Game. That nigga's a bitch. It's beyond G-Unit and all that. Fuck Cuz. Out here on this side of town, I'm not fucking with Cuz. Cuz is gonna be my rap enemy, my real enemy, till I'm old enough to not care no more. Fuck.
I just want to announce I am old enough to not care no more. This shit is 20 years old. I know it sounds like, ooh, but I ain't tripping on none of that. I done hollered that game recently. Oh, my mama. Shout out my nigga Magic, East Side, Easties.
Cuz.
Yeah, I understand. And then what I'm saying, though, from a music standpoint, from, the vision they had towards it, but from a fan standpoint.
Him and Snoop Dogg. Fuck both them niggas, cuz.
This is what I'm telling you, Lo. Regardless of however them niggas.
This the conversation, though, where he eventually was like, hey, look, man, 50 told me he wasn't going to put your album out a year ago because I wasn't trying to hear it. Wish I would have had that still on here.
Regardless however niggas may have the visual feelings about it, from a fan standpoint, music-wise, the energy still leans towards a Game side dealing with a situation of G-Unit right now, because at the end of the day, it's a lot of situations.
Listen what he telling me, y'all. And you just heard him on that interview saying, yeah, Spider, I heard Game saying fuck G-Unit when the chain spinner. And here it was all this time later, and he's still trying to take his loyalty to Game's side against G-Unit. This is how confused and mixed up he was. That's why when you hear him telling Greg, at this point, shots is firing and all that, it sounded like the same dude. Same dude that was crying at 50, like, I just get confused. I'm wrong. Stay tuned. I made a song out of that, too.
Situations he's on dealing with me, and he got the quickest release that's coming out.
Yeah, I understand that, but this would be his third one while I've been up against him, so I can't even let that ruffle my feathers. He done got to get off 3 times on me, and I ain't been able to get off, so.
Tonight, your kids will sleep with your rifle. You will give your rifle a girl's name.
Y'all niggas know what we doing.
DJ Warrior,
You're married
Cali
to this
Untouchables.
piece, this weapon of iron. Tonight,
Name of this joint.
your kids will sleep with your rifle. You will give your
Fuck
rifle.
with Brooklyn.
Tonight, your kids will sleep. Tonight, your
Future
kids will.
begins.
Tonight, your kids will sleep with your rifle. You will give your
Can't
rifle
forget.
a girl's
In the
name.
streets. .net.
You're married to this piece, this
Get
weapon of iron, wood, and you will be faithful,
DJ Warrior,
because we kill
Cali Untouchables.
everything we
Y'all niggas
see.
know it. Come on.
I specialize in bloody ballistics, homicide, too high to study statistics. It's obvious that the monster thirsty for blood, and he ain't afraid of controversy. Lost scandalous, represent my coast. G-Unit soldier, defend my post. This is my rifle, and this is my 9. There are many just like them, but these 2 mine. Funny how a fresh pair of Chucks will change it. Imagine Lil Wayne, a young buck, a banger. Why the anger? It's real, man, respect it. Like Ice-T, you stand corrected, I'm a soldier boy. I show you how to load your toy. Going to war make me overjoyed. It don't make sense, all this diss and do it. Just hope that he ain't paying attention to it. You goddamn right, you wrong. You goddamn right, you wrong. You goddamn right, you wrong. What side you on?
It is your killer instinct which must be harnessed if you expect to survive in combat. It is a hard heart that kills.
Yeah, you brought some bread to the table, that's plain to see. But flip the script like Abel and Cain. The boss man ain't asked for food, cuz asked for blood, and I'm after dude, fool. Out here all alone in the foxholes, in the land where they shoot K's and hot foes. Spoiled ass nigga, what the fuck you mad about? Said you touch millions, I ain't put an album out. Lockdown, it's even in production. You ain't barely shout me out since the introduction. I'm in the cut still, I done did some waiting, and in my gut feel, you done did some hating. Said 15 told you that it wasn't gonna gon' sell. But till y'all fell out, guess you wasn't gon' tell. How this bitch boy gon' lead me to something, then try to destroy it and leave me with nothing. You wrong. You goddamn right you wrong. You goddamn right you wrong. You goddamn right you wrong. What side you on?
It is your killer instinct which must be harnessed if you expect to survive in combat. It is the hard that kills. Your rifle is only a tool. If your killer instincts are not clean and strong, you will hesitate at the moment of truth.
I don't know if you were in the room when this happened, because Spider Loke said that when he was calling about the chain, Game was like on the phone and was like, FG unit, like I'm gonna charge him extra.
He ain't bullshitting. He ain't lying. Keep going, cause
yeah,
that's true.
So he was saying that you were hearing that in the room.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? Cause Spider was in the room with me when the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing negative to say about these niggas, man. These niggas really know how I get down. I'm upset and disappointed at a lot of their actions in regards to, you know, certain shit I may have encountered and had to deal with, but you know, like, nigga, y'all niggas know ain't.
And then when you stop claiming the set and start claiming 60s, Buck. Remember you was 9-7 neighborhood EC? Then you just got up under Big U and just started claiming 6-0. What happened? Please explain.
Ain't no play with me over here the way that they painted a lot of these pictures. And then, you know, Spider was a real one that was there. You know, Spider became a part of G Unit through me. You know what I'm saying? I took chains off my neck and watches off my wrist to put on him to make sure he got what he deserved and looked at how he needed to be and helped in so many ways. And in return, he ain't owe me nothing but some loyaltiness, you know what I'm saying? But I done that shit with so many different individuals.
Good net hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
Me with SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
My nigga is Spider Low. Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the fuck?
My nigga.
Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Blood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Blood on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, quit.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the black box. Whoa. With Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka VJ Keyway, and the Google Gang.
Let's go!
YouTube thinks this video right here on your screen is perfect for you. I agree with them too. So do what it do. Click. Jeter.